goes. I know springtime also means soccer season. Am I right with that, Ryno?
Well, it's kind of year-round.
Is it a year-round sport?
Well, it's year-round, around the clock. I mean, if you really love soccer and really want to watch soccer, and you've got the right subscriptions or access to the right websites, then you can watch soccer any time of day, any day
So
of
there's
the year.
always competitive soccer going on around the world.
To a certain extent, but not always at the highest level of competition like the World Cup or what's going on right now with World Cup qualifying to figure out who gets to
Which is a big deal,
go.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, so today's a big match.
Today is
that how you
quite
call it?
possibly the biggest match of World Cup qualifying in this cycle because tonight at 9 o'clock,
Our time.
10 o'clock Eastern. I don't know what it is in Mexico because they're the arch rivals and I don't care.
We hope
9
they're
o'clock.
sleepy.
At the Estadio Azteca.
Practice that.
Well, I've done it before. The big 100,000 person stadium in the heart of Mexico City that's a mile above sea level. It's just a terrible place to play, but I still want to go watch a game there at some point. USA versus Mexico. There are 3 matches left in World Cup qualifying for CONCACAF, which is what the U.S. and Mexico and Costa Rica and Panama and all the North American teams compete in. That's their region. Out of all those teams, the top 3 get to go to the World Cup automatically. Automatic bid. The 4th team in the standings has to play a playoff, so it's a coin flip to whether or not you're going to get to go to the World Cup. So you really want to get in those top 3 spots. Well, right now, Canada is number 1. They've come out of nowhere and just been the class of the region. They've won every single match. They've just put on a clinic. They've been really good. They have that golden generation coming up for them. Whether or not they can translate that into World Cup success, yet to be seen. But then you have the 2 perennial powerhouses, USA and Mexico, right there in 2nd and 3rd, tied on the number of points we have. 21 points apiece for each team.
Big deal.
You get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, no points for a loss. In these last 3 matches, all within this next week, we need 4 points.
That's it.
So we need a win and a draw.
2 wins. Let's go with 2 wins.
2 wins would be 6 points. It'd be great.
What's a draw?
Historically,
Tie?
a draw is a tie, yeah, where you both have the same number of
Because
goals.
in soccer, right, it just takes a really long time to get it. You may never get the tie-breaking goal, right?
Well, I mean, it depends on what the format is. In World Cup qualifying, you can end in a tie. At the World Cup,
No.
certain matches in the group stage could end in a tie because you're playing for points. But then when you get to the knockout rounds, where it's an elimination tournament,
You got to.
you can't end in a tie. So you play extra time, and then if extra time you
Suck it
still
up,
have a
buttercup.
tie,
Get
you
back up
go to
there.
penalty kicks.
Yeah, okay.
But
So, 4
tonight,
points.
9 o'clock, we need bare minimum a point. So bare minimum, we need to go to Mexico and steal 2 points from them because they want 3 points. They want the win. Because when they came to the U.S., we got 3 points. We got the win. In fact, in competitive matches, the U.S. has beat Mexico 3 games running. So we would really like to make it 4 matches running, but I would settle, being a hardcore fan, I would settle for a tie in Mexico. That's settling, I know, but we got 2 other matches coming up that we could get other points in.
So explain for those of us who may not understand what's on the line here. What is this like compared to? Because our family's gearing up to like go to Oxford this weekend to watch Tennessee versus Ole Miss. Sadly, we're Tennessee fans. Don't hate me. Well, we aren't. The husband is. I'm there for support. So like, where are we on like what's on the line?
This is the equivalent of the super regional. The last step before you go to the big dance, which is the College Baseball World Series. So this would be if you get to the postseason, because they've already gone through a couple rounds of qualifying, this is the final round. This is building up to the big dance, the World Cup. And it's an even bigger deal because we missed out the last time around. We didn't go to the last World Cup for the first time since I've been alive, it seems like. We went in 90. I think it was the first time we went after 50 years of missing out. So we've been consistently going to the World Cup. We missed out last year. We need to go this time because we're hosting the next time.
Jeff in Oxford says, you're making me even more nervous, which I know our friend Jeff is just as big of a soccer fan. Okay, well, we hope to have a happy Ryno on Monday, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we'll know by then or not. And if you want to keep with the Sports Talk, you got more coming up next with Sports Talk Mississippi from 3 to 6. But Ryno and I will be back tomorrow at 2. But until then, I hope you all find time for the good things.